Hello, First Baptist family, and welcome to worship. I pray that as we worship together today, even virtually, that you will encounter God during this time, that you will be aware of God's presence as you offer your praise and your prayers, that you will have a sense of God's purpose for you as you offer God your gratitude and your confession, and that this time will be one that just draws you closer to Him. It's Father's Day today. And I want to take a moment to wish those of you who are listening who are fathers a happy Father's Day, whether you are a dad or a stepdad or a father figure to someone. I'm just so grateful for the way that God uses fathers to shepherd and shape the people that He puts in your care. I'm also very mindful on a day like today that there are some of you that long to be a dad in the worst way. And for whatever reason, that reality has not yet happened. Or some of you who would love to spend today with your father, but you can't for whatever reason, through death or absence or estrangement, some things that a phone call or a Zoom call are not going to fix. I pray that on this day that God's Spirit would just be a balm to your soul as you go throughout the day. Paul writes that God has sent the Spirit of His Son into our hearts, crying, Abba, Father. My good friend Abby and her husband are Jewish, and their son Noam, when he was little, would call his dad Abba. And I'll never forget being at their place one day, and Freddie came home, and Noam, who was about 2, ran to the door with his hands in the air, just calling out, Abba, Abba. I pray that that's your experience during worship today, that you would just raise your hands and give yourself to God, the God who loves you, the God who calls you by name, who tells you that you are His beloved child and says, follow me.